This tutorial demonstrates how to create deliveries for jobs in iRent to manage inventory control. Before diving in, we recommend watching the How to View and Create Projects tutorial video for foundational knowledge. Here we are in the main projects grid, showing the list of active projects filtered by date create. First, we will use the ribbon to search for a project named Sunshine for the customer Acme Contractors. Click on the project ID and then Stages and Charges to display the job's details. Then we click on Stage 3, which is Acme Sunshine Area 3. We see the third job stage details for this project shown here on the right. Click on the Job Details tab and check that Track Inventory is set to Yes if you intend to track inventory for the job. Additionally, if item billing is a requirement, ensure item billing is activated and also set to Yes. Then check the correct rental price rate table is selected for the job if you have purchased the iRent invoice module. For multiple yards, it is also important to verify the default home yard for the job is correct and change if needed. Note that we can also see the logged in user profile at the bottom of the screen, in this case Administrator. The default branch associated with this profile is Melbourne branch, with Balwyn as the default yard, keeping in mind that a job can be serviced by multiple yards. So the default yard for this job is Balwyn, but it can be adjusted during the delivery or return data entry process. Okay, so next, using the ribbon, click on Deliveries and Returns to view existing transactions for this job. There are no transactions here at the moment, and from this screen, new transactions can be initiated by selecting New Delivery or New Return. On the project screen, the current job balances can also be viewed by clicking this button. If you serve as a dispatch operator or handle dedicated inventory control for data entry, it is advisable to bypass the project screen. Instead, navigate directly to the Deliveries and Returns screen. This approach streamlines the process, allowing for continuous creation of deliveries and returns. Click Find to search, or to initiate a new delivery, click on New Delivery and then select the job for delivery. We can locate a job by searching by project name or any other provided fields. Our project is titled Sunshine, so to find it, put Sunshine into the value box and double-click the desired job. Once selected, we can see the job description, project details, and the home branch for the specific job. We can then specify the required delivery date. For our example, let's set it to the 8th of August 2028. The date required feature can also be instrumental for forecasting. For a deeper dive into this functionality, we recommend viewing the iRent forecasting tutorial. As previously mentioned, a single job can be serviced by multiple yards. If necessary, we can choose a different branch or yard for this job right here. We can then fill out the rest of the header information like delivery type, purchase order number, work order number, and transport details. We can also enter any specific delivery instructions or include a descriptive note for the job. Once we have entered all the necessary details in the header, we can either click the tick button located in the center of the screen or hit the Save button at the top left corner. From here, several options are available for entering delivery items. We can add items manually one at a time by clicking the addition sign at the bottom of the screen. Alternatively, we can access a comprehensive form through the quick entry in the middle of the screen. or choose to import directly from a CSV file or iSCAF by selecting Import from File. You can also utilize the Import from Quote feature or view a list of inventory items paired with material forecasting by pressing the Forecast button. Let's begin with Quick Entry. This option opens a form where we can search by item code or description. Within the list, we can see there is an on-hand column on the right-hand side representing the current status in iRent. We can enter the desired quantity for this delivery directly into the This Delivery field. After filling in the numbers, click Save and then Exit. Now, let's look at the Import from File option. By choosing this, we can browse and select files created by iSCAF or an external source to import into this delivery. In this example, items are automatically imported into the system. After the initial import, we can also use the Quick Entry option to view the items that are included in the delivery. It's then easy to add more items if necessary. For instance, if we want to include another 20 units of the 5 metre standards, simply enter the quantity. Or we could scroll down to the 1 metre standards and choose to deliver 30 units. After making these selections, click Save and then Exit, and these items will be added to the delivery. Now, for those familiar with specific item codes, there is an option to manually add items individually. Click on the addition sign located at the bottom of the screen and then enter the item code. Use the arrow keys to navigate to the desired item, press the Tab key to select it, then press Tab again to move to the quantity field. For example, input a quantity of 50 and then press Tab. Let's add another item such as T13. We can enter a quantity of 40 and then press Tab to move to the next row. You can also use the arrow keys to select the item. An added convenience is that instead of pressing Tab on the keyboard to start a new line, the Enter key can finalize the data entry, saving us additional mouse clicks. This intuitive interface style is consistent across all grid data entry within iRent. If we want, we can also make changes to the header information and then click on the Save button when complete. Now we have the option to print a picking slip for the delivery. This document displays the branch and yard details, customer information, job specifics, and a list of the ticketed items, all available for preview. On the toolbar, we can save the pick ticket or picking slip in a variety of formats, including PDF. We can also directly email it in any of these formats. When we click on the envelope icon, it automatically generates a PDF, or by using the drop-down list, we can select another format to email. There are printer and quick print buttons on the toolbar as well. After exiting the pick ticket preview and confirming that everything is correct, we can finalize the delivery. This ensures that the job balances and the quantity on hand yard values are updated accordingly. Click on the Process button, and now the delivery is confirmed and completed. So that is the process for creating a delivery. Returning to our project screen, we click on the Projects tab and we can go into our project details. We select the Stages and Charges tab and then we click on the job details on the right-hand side. Here we can see the delivery information we just created. Let's proceed with another delivery. Note that the system already displays our prior delivery. To start a new one, click on the New Delivery button up the top. The job information is automatically populated. So we can just specify the dates like before. After checking the header information is accurate, click the Save button. For this example, we will select the Import from Quote option. These quotes can be created in the manual invoicing section of iRent. If there are no quotes available for this specific customer or job, we can click on the Clear button and then the Find Data button. This allows us to manually select from other quotes. Double-click to import a chosen quote directly into the delivery, and then all items will be listed here. Similar to our previous process, we can utilize quick entry or manually input items one by one. If we need to delete any items, just click on the item description we want to remove and hit the subtract sign at the bottom of the screen. This action removes the item from the delivery pick ticket. Once we're finished with the entries, click on the Process button to wrap up the delivery. We can then exit the screen. Click on the Reload button, and here we can see 2 deliveries registered in the system. We can then exit this screen. Clicking on Job Balances on the ribbon provides a comprehensive view of items for the selected job. This displays a consolidated balance for the Sunshine job, detailing our items, including the last delivered item, which in this case was the Prairie Prop. All the grids also allow manual adjustments and column changes to fit with reporting needs. This concludes our tutorial for creating deliveries in iRent. Thank you for watching.